again today, and I have some messages for you. So we have Uranus and Pisces in the fourth house. Okay, so Uranus talks about major upheaval, changes, unexpected changes that are coming into your life. Okay, Pisces talks about intuition, spirituality, and the fourth house talks about your home, your foundation, your family. And I just feel like something changing, but it's not changing on the outside. It's changing inside. There's internal change that's going to show up first for you, and then from there things are going to affect your external environment. So yes, the Uranus talks about unexpected changes, chaos, and just like that unease that comes with things changing, but it's internal change. So that's where it starts. It starts inside you. So that means that there is a thought that's changing, your opinion changing about something or someone, your beliefs going through some alteration, or just the way that you look at the world. That's what's changing. So the core beliefs that are inside you, that's going to change before it's reflected outside. That's what this combination tells me. So yes, the change is coming in the house. It's coming inside you before you experience it on the outside. I'm just gonna put this over here and wait for more people to show up. I feel like the best part kind of goes away and people aren't even there. And then when I'm almost done with my read, that's when people start showing up. But while I wait for people to show up, I'm gonna shuffle up my tarot and see what other major changes are going to be thrown at you or brought towards you peacefully. Change does not always have to be chaotic, right? Sometimes the change starts in the heart. So then when it comes externally, it's more easy to accept it. So I feel like this is, yeah, there is going to be something that's changing, but it's going to be more easily acceptable to you. It's going to be sudden, but it's also kind of going to be gradual. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm saying opposites, but yeah. It's just going to be suddenly where you feel like, okay, why am I thinking like this? What changed? Why am I feeling this way about, so and so? Why is my opinion suddenly different about the world? Those kind of changes, that it is going to start from within. So that's cool, right? All right, let's see. Okay, we have the I feel like the Ten of Pentacles has been coming out a lot this month. And the Ten of Pentacles talks about getting things that are forever, like that stability in your life, that growth in your life, just getting materialistic things and comfortable things, but also things that are going to be for your future and are going to stay in your future. So these things are not, wow, we have the Sun. Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. I kind of feel like with this dice combination and then the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun coming together, like something, whatever is changing in your mind, it's really going to affect your external in such a way, such a positive way, that you are going to be able to create that wonderful life for yourself that you've been dreaming of. And that is going to be possible because of that shift in your thinking process, because of that shift that's coming from inside. That's what's going to create that beautiful future, that success, and that, like Pentacles is about money, but it's also like Ten of Pentacles talks about your foundation. And we also talked about foundation with the dice and Uranus. So yes, there's something positively impacting your foundation that's going to create that stable future that everybody craves, right? So yes, basically what I'm getting is the current unpredictability that you are going to face is going to positively impact the predictability and stability of your future. Does that make sense? I would love some feedback right about now. Sometimes I feel like I'm not able to explain exactly what the cards are saying, but let me know if that makes sense. Basically, yes, there is some unpredictability right now, but that's what's going to help you build that predictable, peaceful future. Sure, Fatima. I will answer your question, but you will have to sit through this read and watch me complete this live, and then I'll be happy to answer any questions. I go from the order that the questions come in, so since you're the first person to ask me, I will answer your question first. But let's continue with the read. All right, so far so good. We have lovely cards for you guys today. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, more pentacle cards here. We have Eight of Coins and the Knight of Cups. It could be a job opportunity for some of you, and it's going to come from unexpectedly. Like maybe you have not, it kind of going to fall in your lap out of nowhere, where you just feel like I don't even know how did this happen. Like suddenly someone's going to approach you, or someone's going to tell you about an opening in their company, or in your own company, and you're going to feel like, oh wow, that's really cool, I'm interested. That kind of job opportunity. And it's also going to be like in the same area that you've been working on. You have been working on something, so it's not going to be something that you feel like, okay, I cannot do this, because I feel like you definitely have worked on that before. You can do it. It's just that the opportunity is going to come in an unexpected way. Five of Wands also has been making a lot of appearances off late. So it could be the heat. It could be the heat that's causing those confrontations, those altercations and arguments. I also feel like it could also not be about conflicts, but it could be about people really wanting to express themselves a little harder now that like we are mid-year. You just feel like, okay, enough with the BS. I'm just gonna say whatever I want to say, and then other people can kind of deal with it. That's the kind of energy I'm getting with this Five of Wands. Staffs is wands, coins are pentacles. It's a little different in this deck. Yeah, with the Two of Swords, I just feel like not really aiming that chaos anywhere, but it's kind of just like, I'm gonna say my truth, and then they can handle it if they want. And if they cannot handle it, that's fine too, because I have to be honest. That's the kind of energy I get with this combination over here with the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. Could also be the change in your romantic life with the Sun and the Knight of Cups. Like a very emotionally stable, romantic, expressive partner gonna show up. If that's something that you're looking for, then I would say kind of be open to new experiences. And if you get an invite to go somewhere, to a wedding, a party, or anywhere, then say yes. Basically say yes to more things and try to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. The Sun also talks about spending time outdoors a little bit, or outside your comfort zone, or just go out, spend some time in nature, do something that is peaceful for your heart, right? I know it's really hot, but I mean, the sun gets a really bad rep. I don't think it's that bad if you spend like 5-10 minutes every day outside, wear sunscreen, but to spend some time outdoors in the daylight, it's actually really good for serotonin, and it's really good for your overall health, right? That's why people recommend morning walks so much, because like you're getting I'm the last person to talk about this because I'm such a night owl. Barely wake up in the morning, but whenever I do, I feel like I can accomplish anything. Does that make sense? If I am able to wake up early, I will feel like I can conquer the world. Because my that's my little battle with myself. But I love the nights. They're so silent and, just nice to just not have any noises in your ear. But again, self-obsessed me talking about myself. But yes, basically the sun talks about spending some time outside. And if you are a morning person, maybe go out for a little morning walk, morning jog, or something like that. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, wish fulfillment card. I feel like some of these cards are just so um they keep repeating this month. Like June, some of the themes are just so repetitive with the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. I've been seeing that a lot this month. So definitely people are being more aggressive, more assertive. It could be the heat. It could be the heat. I feel like there are definitely more crimes committed in the summertime because people cannot handle the heat, which is definitely not a justification, but it happens. And Ten of Pentacles, I feel like people are at like towards this time, I feel every year people just become more serious about their future. So they start thinking about their foundation and where they are and what they want to achieve. And if you're not doing that, then I highly recommend that you start now, because like by the end of the year, you want to be able to say to yourself, I was able to create this for myself in the last 6 months. How amazing would that be, right? A lot of knights over here, okay? We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Knight of Coins, Ten of Coins. Yeah, if you're looking for love, then whoever next enters your life is not going to be a bum. They're definitely going to have their shit together. They're going to be working towards something, sometimes even like multiple things. So that's pretty cool, right? All right, let's get some more oracle cards. Somebody's honking like crazy outside my house. Always happens every time I sit to film a video. Success. Claim it, like it, give me some reactions, guys. I love to see those when I go back to my analytics. So yes, success is coming with the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, if that is like a fabulous combination or what. Claim that. Subscribe to my channel, Serene Sage Tarot. I have the same name on Instagram as well. It says you are ready. So whatever shifts are happening, or those unexpected changes that you are going to be facing soon, universe is saying that you're ready for that. As difficult as it is to change, or as difficult as it is to face things that you haven't faced before, somewhere internally you're ready for them, and that's why they're coming at you. Hi Simona, apply for what? Are you asking a question? You want to ask a question, then go ahead. I can take 2 questions this time. I already have 1, so I can take 1 more. Yeah, a recovering from something. So if you're dealing with some stress, Like you are going to be healing from that. You're going to recover from that. So whatever losses you faced in the last couple of days, couple of months, couple of years, you are going to start the recovery process and you're going to start feeling better about those losses. And I also feel like those losses were kind of needed for you to appreciate what you have right now, basically. So those losses are what are going to lead you towards your success and to make you ready and for you to be ready to create and build your foundation, right? And major shifts, whatever I talked about in this video, happening within the next few weeks. Wow, sooner than you think. Brace yourself. But of course, action is required, okay? Nothing comes miraculously. Of course, I do believe in magic, but you have to apply for that job if you want to hear from it, okay? And if you do hear unexpectedly, like I said before, unexpectedly, if an opportunity comes up, you have to say yes, right? Or you have to give somebody a chance, or you have to talk to that person, you have to apply for that job, you have to say yes to, you know, going out or asking for that promotion, asking for a raise. So yes, put yourself more out there if you want all of this beauty to enter your life, and it will sooner than you think, within the next few weeks, basically. Yeah, whatever worries you have, there is a peaceful resolution for that. So I'm going to say, brace yourself. Stress is going to fade away from your life, and better things and better days are going to show up for you. Okay. So I think I have somebody in my house, so I'm just going to start answering the question. Hi, Berzan. Know what? Okay. Hi, Naya. All right, Fatima had a question for me. Let me quickly answer that question. Can you tell me whether I will have a love marriage or arranged? When? I don't really do time, but I can try, okay? Tarot is not 100% accurate, okay? So, wow, 8 of Wands. It looks like soon. You're gonna get married sooner than you think, basically. 8 of Wands. That's a very fast card. Love or arranged? I'm shuffling. I'm shuffling, by the way, in case you can't see. I don't know if you're still here though, because you asked me a while back. Six of Cups. Most likely it's a love marriage, or it will be love turned into an arranged marriage, and it could be from someone that you already know from your past, or like right now. So yeah, love for you, Fatima. All right, next up, whose question do we have? Sangita, for current feeling of Bib Bib Vivekananda Das for Sangita. Okay. All right, guys, if you want more detailed readings, I have an Instagram where I take personal readings. Serene Sage Tarot, you can DM me there. But yes, happy to answer these questions for now. Current feeling. Yeah, they appreciate you, they're fond of you, they like you, they find you very different from other people, and they also think you're very sweet and innocent. That is how they feel about you. They're definitely thinking about you. They also think you're very free-spirited, Sangeeta. Like you don't really care too much about things, and you do what you want and stuff like that. So that's cool. All right, next up, 67. I don't know what that is. Okay. Hello. Okay, I'm here. I am gonna be a pilot soon. Okay, am I gonna be a pilot soon? Hi, Fatima. I hope you got your answer. Yes, Berzon, this is the last one I'm taking in this read. Are you going to be a pilot soon? Like, I am going to assume that you are already working towards that and you're not just asking me to be funny. Um, but let's see. Are you going to be a pilot soon? Ace of Swords. Sounds like a yes. A lot of yeses this read, right? Like I mentioned. See, yes, more to more things. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. Berzan, yes, it looks like whatever question you had, the answer to that is yes. Yes. All right, so wow, a lot of messages are held for review. What's going on? Anyway, great. I thought you were a troll, Berzan. That's why I said what I said. But anyway, that's it for this read, guys. Do subscribe to my channel. I do lives every day, so I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Stay serene.